Last time on Metaphor ReFantazio.
I got separated with Fortuna while we were trying to avoid her getting seen.
Come now.
How about a flower for your loved one? They're rare beauties, bound to impress.
What the heck?
And now back to... Sup dudes, my name is Dakota and welcome back. Let's play Metaphor ReFantazio. Pretty much just been kind of leveling up the followers with Maria, Juna, and Yufa. Juna and Yufa were able to get the rank 4, and we're just now about to complete Maria, which is actually, I'm pretty freaking surprised I can actually get this done now. But it's a good thing. Good thing now I can get Maria's stuff done. That way I can focus on everyone else. I still need to get my imagination up for Heisme, but we're on a good track, I would say. I do feel like I would have gotten more imagination if I just kind of focused on not going to the Coliseum, but that stuff is progressing pretty good as well. I think at least, because I don't know, I'm in the Silver League now, and those levels were like 38 or something like that, and I'm like level like 50. Yeah, 51. So I don't know, I'm doing pretty well, at least I think so. Let me guys know what level you guys were at this stage. But for what I could tell, this is around just past or on the line of being in the middle, the halfway point of the game. So there's still a lot to go through, and I don't know how many more like dungeons there are after we get to Altbury, but I just hope that there's enough time for me to kind of finish up my followers and finish up all my royal virtues, because like I said, I need to get my imagination up. I'm like right there, so as long as I get something that gets my imagination up just by a little bit, then I will definitely get Heisme's freaking thing. I feel like Heisme's thing can be done after I get this imagination up. And of course, get eloquence up. I don't know if there's going to be somebody that's going to need me to have my eloquence up, but I need to also get that up as well. But yeah, we are just kind of progressing on smoothly. I kind of did all the requests I could do. I'm pretty sure I've already found all the relics I could in this particular area, at least where I'm at. It is Idol's Day, so I could technically sell stuff if I wanted to, or buy or whatever, but I don't think there's anything worth it right now, at least. So alright, let's finish off Maria's follower stuff. Maria's freaking thing's just been so freaking like, she's so adorable.
Mister, you're back. Welcome back. Are you hungry? Miss Fabian cooked up some food.
I sure am. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yay! We can all eat together today. It's a party.
She's like,
Eat up, you two. Smells good, doesn't it? Hope you like it. This dish has some complexity to it.
yeah, Maria's whole thing is kind of like trying to make friends or whatever.
There's more than enough for everyone. I was thinking maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
We can hope for the best. I want to help.
I'd like to help too. What can I do?
Thank you. Can you serve the food?
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, hmm? What if they make a habit of skulking around here? Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened. And I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all. So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I have a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you?
Alright, I guess I'll just have some. Maria's idea proved to be a huge success. A large crowd formed and we served plenty of food.
Is it true that you ran your own business?
Yes, Mom. At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender. I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts. I'll consider it.
Oh, he's here. You should try Miss Fabian's cooking. It's really good.
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
We're friends. But you're normal, and I'm not.
I've been thinking about a whole lot of things lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better. It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter. It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with. I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's... Apis. I couldn't even remember my own name.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
I'm not sure, but... it does feel a little different, yeah.
Do you want to come eat with us?
I enjoyed a heartwarming meal with Maria and Apis.
Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
That's great. I'll help with that too.
That's great. I'm glad everything worked out.
Yep. Talking to people really does change things.
Holy crap.
Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next time.
Rundo? You have a lot of friends.
It sounds like you're making plenty of friends.
Yep. It's a lot of fun. You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey, remember? When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, "Just do your best." I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Is that really how you feel? Because you have a home now?
Is that how you really feel?
to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly. I didn't feel at home here. So I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabienne to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabienne. When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong. And right now, I've picked this place. This is my home.
Aww. Oh.
I'll wait here with Miss Fabienne, so... Can't die, okay? So please come back.
Oh, shoot. I promise. I won't die. I'll make this country kind. Oh, shoot.
I promise you I'll come back, Maria.
Remember, it's a promise.
Oh. Damn it. I can sense Maria's profound kindness and her unwavering trust in me. Oh my god. The whole deal with Maria's kind of social link here is that it was her starting to open up and start to talk to people, and also learning that she wants to help people as well. And God. Oh shoot.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, keeper and heritor of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Most powerful handshake.
I want to be with Mr. Forever.
Oh. Party can now study the Savior. And then, of course, 4 inheritance slots. I'm gonna say the healer archetype is very niche. Like it really is, because there's not a whole lot that you really can get out of it, except for like light skills and whatever, and healing, of course. I don't know. We'll see what type of skills for the Savior is. You know, study the Savior. Look at that freaking thing. Of course, more of that.
If you don't come back on your own, I'll find you and bring you back. I still dream about going on a journey one day to all sorts of faraway places.
I'm gonna find where you live, and then I'm gonna bring you back.
Okay.
I'll even go to where Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him, and then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Do the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
Okay, coming. Let's go.
Oh. Maria's smile never faded as we helped Fabian with tasks around the inn. Thanks to the strong bond of trust that has developed between Maria and I, the people of Sunshade Row and Grand Trad now all support me. Look at that ring 10. Alright, I'm never coming back, Maria. Bye. Yeah, we're gonna probably be stuck in story for like an hour, so here we go.
What's up, Dad? Something on your mind?
That's nothing, just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just the twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
Are you sure? Because I remember once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
I don't know, he could still be hiding something.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
But that would kind of be revealing us for doing something sketchy.
Huh. Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
Like I say, I feel like those two are just misunderstood, I guess. They're not technically bad guys per se. They just have nowhere else to go. And plus they're thinking Luis is probably the only person to really save them and such. They only trust him.
What if now? What if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Yeah.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem. It'd be a risk.
Okay, no problem.
No problem. I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del.
Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
Then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Cinderella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognized the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Bye.
Hell, I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio, hang on.
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Guys, I'm right here, though. just to remind you, I'm here.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
Oh, am I actually on the rock? What? That's right. I can't say right now.
Yes, that's right.
Well, there you have it.
So you are committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now, do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis.
Oh.
As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees their safety at the festival.
But we know about the lance and its hidden power that can actually just shatter that whole freaking magic. I feel like Luis knows that, and that's why he kind of wanted us to go get the lance to begin with, because he is going to use that to kill Forden. At least that's what I personally think.
But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
Oh yeah, that is true. Didn't they say something like that before? They were talking about like a duel, like if two people commit to fighting each other, then the magic won't be like, work, necessarily.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh... Was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over.
Unless he is just committed to fight Forden as a duel.
I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
Understood. I'll protect Juna.
I'll protect Juna. I promise.
But where is this coming from? Honestly.
Then please, look after Juna.
Ugh. You do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
You spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it, you haven't won yet.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
Okay, well, at least that knowledge is passed down to us now. Where, like, the duel kind of thing is kind of like, oh, we can actually just confront him head on and be like, hey, let's fight. We sent Rella back to Grand Trad with teleportation magic, avoiding the gaze of the brothers who were fortunately too winded to notice. I gotta go read the damn book.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady June is safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Dell's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
What, you guys want to read my book too? Why is it everybody wants to read this damn book?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them though. Often got his head buried in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it.
You want to read my book too? What the heck? Fidelia's gonna read my book? Silly Infidelia?
In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh, sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
You can be anything that you want, no matter who you are, what race you are, what color you are, what gender you are. You do anything.
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, them. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del.
You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan. We could invite Lady Juna over. Host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
Hey, but we can possibly make this dream happen.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yeah, that never changes.
Now then.
Okay, well, everyone's been reading this freaking book, so I feel like someone has to join my party now.
Well, then, we'll be departing today, but what's this I hear about a festival on the island? The islanders all seem to be heading for the coast.
Yes, of course.
The village wants to show their gratitude to us and wish us a safe journey. Thanks to these tides, I believe we can still make it by the deadline, even if we leave tomorrow. Festivities include a sacred rite, where a dragon god statue is set alight in a ceremonial bonfire. It's said that if you offer prayers to it with someone, your wishes will come true. Oh, isn't that just marvelous? And who are dear Captain Prey with tonight, I wonder?
I don't know, guys. I don't freaking know.
I just don't freaking...
I don't freaking know.
With that decided, we all helped the villagers prepare for the festival, and once the effigy of the dragon god was complete, the sun was already down.
Damn.
We're just making more freaking time to... Holy smokes!
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are barely well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the large replica.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Dell's all better. And we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all had a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar, and he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? It makes a man feel as if he owes you. You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor anyway. Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabri ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Holy crap, do you see how fast he just went? You freaking went sonic speed, dude.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Dragon's tears, wait.
Wait! 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 Oh, frick! Don't eat those! Don't eat them! God damn.
It is delicious. Beyond delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
The juice burst forth as soon as I put it in my mouth. Oh my god.
I feel quite...
Right.
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing. But he's crying. What is this fruit?
You see, in old times, so long times ago,
people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed. Phew, finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining.
You see Nurse back there just like, oh, jolly good show, yes.
Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
We certainly have plenty of time. This is a rare opportunity. Who should I invite?
Have you decided on someone?
Oh my god! Oh, I can do it, Gallica too. Oh, that's cute. Oh wow. Where is Stroll? Where'd he go? Stroll, where are you at, buddy? Oh, there he is. He's on the bike. Dude, he's dead. Oh my god, dude. Stroll and Hulkenberg are like the freaking best. They are. Okay. If we're gonna have to do somebody that I actually want to do this with, I would like to see everybody's, but I don't want to like make this freaking forever. So we're just gonna go with the Hulkenberg. Dude, Stroll's just done. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. God damn it.
Aha! These are truly the most joyous occasions, are they not? And the food, our most wondrous parade of new delights, one after the other. Especially that, dragon's tear, was it? The moment it graced my tongue, I was floating on a cloud ascending toward the heavens. I most generously attempted to force Stroll to experience it, and he had the gall to say, "Get away from me, you lush." I never thought him so modest. Perhaps I assumed it too much about him.
Sure you have that right? How drunk did you get?
Hold on.
How drunk did that grapefruit get you?
Wait.
Such a baseless accusation. Me, a former royal knight, to think I would act so disgracefully. I would never.
No.
A moment. Did I truly? Preposterous! My dishonorable conduct witnessed by others. Forget all you saw. Banish the memory from your mind. This is an order from representative of the royal court. Wait under the pillar of fire. I need but a moment. I shall splash some water on my face and will be there immediately. And you saw nothing this night. From what I understand, we to write our wishes on a piece of paper and cast it into the fire. Have you decided what you would ask for?
That's a secret. I haven't decided yet. What about you? What about you, Hulkenberg?
My wish, you ask? A good question, indeed.
The truth is...
You'll be told, at first I was at a loss to what I should wish for, but then I saw your face and I realized it. Perhaps I knew all along this is what I wanted. If your decision has been made, let us write it down and cast it upon the flames.
What's that supposed to mean?
Alright.
Probably gonna be something where like, oh, let me just protect the freaking prince or something like that.
And that's all we're here to do. This dragon god should give our desires an audience, or so they say. Hey Rena, care to offer a guess as to what I wish for?
The safety of the prince? Everyone's safety? More food? Did you ask for everyone's safety?
Ha! You've grown quite familiar with me. At first, I considered wishing solely for His Highness's safety, but I thought that it'd be appropriate to ask for more.
I'd say...
I wish not only for the prince's safety, but for you and all of our comrades. All I wish for is victory.
Utter victory! We will freaking kill them all!
Perhaps I asked too much, but I think being in your company long enough has taught me that we must dream recklessly, I thought myself a mere knight protecting the prince, yet now I find myself under your Aegis stead. To return that protection tenfold gives me new strength every day. Oh. That is... What a moment, Rena. But what? What are you doing? A most fortuitous find. An exceptional piece of driftwood balanced most perfectly for swinging in a knock. I will carve it into a fine weapon. I believe it will prove to be most useful. Thank you. It seems strong. Thank you, Hulkenberg. Knowing that, I'm sure the effort will be well worth it. I shall bear you in mind as I craft it, like a smith of bespoke blades.
Let us go.
Now then, shall we return to the runner? I had an axe there that is ideally suited for this task. We returned to where everyone else had gathered, and Hulkenberg presented me with the gift she crafted. Oh my god, it's a freaking lance. Okay, maybe for each person that you go, there's probably a different weapon corresponding to their archetype. So if I went with Stroll, it probably would have been a great sword. Which honestly, I might want to see that now that I see this. You know, I probably will go back just to kind of see how that goes.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
Oh, they're gonna start questioning it now.
I thought we were done talking about this.
I don't know if Adelia will, like, give it up, though.
He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
Oh, ReFantazio saw that.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Oh, don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know why? I really like Lady Juna's songs. And I like seeing you listening to it when you get the chance. You've got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
Well, damn, Fidelia freaking knows what's about to happen, Dad. What the heck?
Tonight's our last night on this island.
So?
Tomorrow's the big day, so let's make sure we're plenty rested.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow! Fidelia kind of knows what's up with that. And he kind of called her out on it. Oh my god, dude. Man, this freaking story's spicy. It's getting freaking nuts. Alright, I'm gonna go back and see what Stroll's thing was. Because honestly, I feel like the greatsword would be better. But hold on, let's look at this lance first before we kind of start going crazy with this. Oh, it's even worse than I got. Small MP recovery every turn in battle. Well, it's not like she needs that. Alright, let's go back and see what the what Stroll's thing was. Alright, Stroll, wake up. Wake the frick up, dude.
Yeesh.
My lord, what's in those dragon tears? Because Heismay's babbling on and crying his eyes out. And Hulkenberg and Yufa were having sword fights with my arms. This banquet has been memorable. Right. Now seems as good as the time as any to go make our wishes at this dragon god statue.
Alright.
You make a wish. I considered a few, but settled on wishing for our victory over Luis. It felt important enough. With no second chance, after all. If you really think about it, you realize how, with each passing moment, any number of people out there in this country are making their own wishes for the future. And with all those wishes, there are responsibility too. I find that somewhat terrifying.
It's rare to see you scared. I know the feeling. I think I know the feeling.
You too, huh? You know, sometimes I have this dream. Well, more of a nightmare. Luis gets the best of us, and we die. Ha! Ridiculous, isn't it? To be brought so low by a dream. Especially when all I've got to do is make sure it never comes true.
So?
What about you? Did you wish for something?
For the country. For everyone's safety. I forgot to. Oh my god. I wish for everyone's safety.
Your wishes. They seem to come true. I felt that way since all the way back at the fort. Godless, I have faith. In you, that is, Reno.
Hey!
What the heck?
Hey, did you two make your wishes? What'd you wish for?
You're not supposed to tell anyone, you know.
For real?
God damn it.
Well, that's unfair. I bet you told Reno. Oh, I see. Something not fit for ladies' ears, was it?
Oh, come off it. If that's the impression I've given you, you're sorely mistaken. Tell her she's wrong, Reno.
Never mind that. Did you two notice? The brothers have been staring daggers at us since earlier. seems like a good opportunity as any. Might be time to go sweet talk to him, huh?
Oh, wow.
She says that she's so well surrounded at all times. I suppose that's how she's managed to sneak into Luis's good graces.
I could never. Isn't she just flirting? I know I can never manage something like that.
Yeah. I'm just surprised that even at a time like this, she has her guard up. Takes extraordinary self-discipline. I'm on her for it. Hard to tell what the Magnus brothers are thinking, but let's pray they don't catch on.
Right.
Oh, right. I found something interesting on the island. I found some wood. A fairly decent greatsword washed up right on the shore. I'm not sure if you find it useful, but I think it's best in your hands.
Are you sure? Is it usable? You sure you want to give it to me?
Of course. It cleaned up rather nicely with a little elbow grease. Left it on the runner. So if you want, let's go have a look.
Wow, just I don't know why there's a freaking great sword. Draw gave me the gift, and we returned to the others. So I got the Rebel's great sword. Okay, so you get, like I said, you get the corresponding archetype weapon with the character. Let's see what this technically gives me. It is technically better. It is technically better. Damn it, though. I wanted to have my little night with freaking Hulkenberg. God dang it, man. Ah, frick it. You know what? Yeah, we'll do a stroll because it's freaking stroll and it gets MP recovery. So you might as freaking well. I guess regenerate 3, but like, come on. What's going on, Eyes, man?
When we first arrived, I never thought we'd be making the journey to Altbury with hope in our hearts. Let the waves rock us, then. We will prepare ourselves for the trials to come.
I hope the brothers are okay. I don't think they know the particulars of our plan, but we can't let our guard down.
They know something's up.
Well,
I just hope we can get out of here without being attacked.
I beg your pardon, but...
Well, Reno, just while we're touring together for some time, I want to thank you for having me. I'm sad to leave my brother and will miss him dearly, but I know in my heart this is a grand adventure.
Yes.
I cannot have my stomach rumbling while afield. I should buy myself a small ration or something before we depart. The trouble is finding the food that would not spoil. Of course. Of course she would want freaking food.
What do you want to do?
Alright. Let's freaking go to sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I must say, I am sad to leave the island. If for no other reason than every meal here has been an utter delight.
I'm almost certain you said the same thing when we left Briarhaven. Martyria. A new world of cuisine is but a few days away if you just be patient.
Mind your tongue, Stroll. A few days is thrice as many meals. Wow, you're really taking this hard. Well, when you said your goodbyes to the people and the food, meet at the Gauntlet Runner.
Hold on.
Oh, do I need to buy anything? I'm ready, I really want you at the Gauntlet Runner. Trying to get a good look. Am I on the rock?
Well, now, what are we on about?
Say the Kane's rock. Okay, didn't really do anything, but I get all this mag. Da ba ba da ba da 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 da.
All right then.
Alright, I'm pretty sure there's nothing really here to kind of go for. I've already gotten what I wanted. Or at least I think so.
Beg your pardon?
I just noticed something. Freaking look at Gallica trying to hold on. Like, ah! Stop! Stop! You're going too fast! Stop it! Stop!
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altaberry region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altaberry, we give Luis the fake lance Nurus made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage.
Or maybe he already knows what it does.
Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out.
Oh, wow.
Do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Altaberry, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. I think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right, all present and counted. Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties! What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Butlin was very specific.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back with some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
Oh boy, how far we gotta go? That's 1, that's 2,
This is
3.
Altaberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
Oh boy, we're gonna be snow? There's gonna be snow here? Oh my. Ah yes, and we're definitely getting to the part where we're kind of... We made our way down this way. Went down to the middle here. Hello. I can already see there's Malva. Seems like looks like to be possibly a place for like buying stuff. Got places here, here. Oh my gosh. Oh, we get to deal with snow. Holy frick. Love how there's different areas.
Here's Altaberry Heights. It's quite a ways. Think we'll make it in time?
Without a problem, this fine wind will have us making landfall by the morrow, so the whole trip should be 2 nights with 3 days of travel. So I'll have to volunteer 1 day of being rock sick. Yeah. Now there's a grim face if I ever saw one. Captain, for stroll's sake, let us make haste.
Tally-ho then.
Let's speed ahead to Altaberry Heights, capital of Ontario. Take care that you don't tumble overboard now.
Oh,
With
goodness.
a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Well, they did say the third in this whole, like...
Indeed.
this whole tournament's a throne. It's going to end back in Grand Trad, so we're going to have to go make a full circle. So, I'm guessing that's, well, maybe we'll end up hitting another city beforehand, and then back to Grand Trad. I'm guessing. 2 more days until we reach Eltaberry, I think.
Well, at least on this journey, we don't have to worry about that sea monster anymore.
Yeah, right. Freaking right. Oh, hi.
Thank goodness we're finally bidding farewell to that sweltering heat. The island and its people were absolutely lovely, though. How do the islanders deal with such heat? I suppose hair like mine only amplifies the problem. Goodbye, heat!
Seriously.
You realize there was probably a way to get the lands that didn't involve saving that pagan girl, yeah? No, I suppose I can't complain, since you got the lands either way. Still, if you want to count Luis's favor, take my advice, stop playing the hero. What the heck were you doing? Dracadios, or at least a replica of it. It's completely indistinguishable from the real one. Perhaps I should get Luis this one and he's just the real Lance against him. I don't have any high hopes for that. Got a hint, did you? I can't believe you actually got that relic off him. Could afford to cock up a job from Luis. Oh, could you? Otherwise, you'd just be dead weight. We're freaking powerful, don't worry. Any more gauntlet shrooms in here? No, goddamn. More coney meat. Well, this is something. I don't know, I can just check the pantry. Oh. I can cook more than usual. Enchanted pottage. Okay, so I needed the ultiberry wheat flour for that. I can make sweeter than poison. Or I can make holistic white platter. Fully restores HP to all allies. Or restores 200 MP and cures poison. I'll probably just do that.
Okay, so...
I think that's the dish Junior recommends. Okay, let me go call her.
Got a second?
Bacon's a treat for all 5 senses. Of course, you got to make sure it tastes pleasing. There's also the texture and smell. Naturally, it also must look great. That's why we should use colorful ingredients in our cooking. Oh, the red one is so cute. I don't know what it tastes like, but it might not. Just throw it in. Oh, this one says deadly poison. Oh no. The spiky one here is just calling my name. It's got a mysterious sort of smell, but let's add it in too. Now that we've done the hard part, it comes down to how these fine ingredients are prepared. I'll be ready for you, so good luck with it. Cooking is an expression of love, after all. I'll plate it up at the end with all my heart. It'd be a work of art, so you wanted to see it.
Thanks, Jenna. Like me do all the freaking work. This dish is a treat for the eyes.
I call it sweeter than poison. Fine art you can eat. It belongs in a museum, if I do say so myself.
Okay, so it does make an extra one.
Let's not.
Alright. Alright, sweet. So, like I said, you make one, then you can want to make one, and then you can actually make 2. Oh, there's more books! Finally. How to walk outside the island. What? This appears to be a Mastari authored travelogue and guide to the lands outside the island, and thoroughly alienated by Ufa. I get to start reading it. Mastari's guide to life outside the island. It must be tough for them. If I read this, I'll gain more tolerance. Oh, that's not imagination. Ah, shoot. Oops. And you know what? We should technically be fine, right? There's nobody to like hang out with. You see, like nobody to do anything with. So. Actually, I could go fishing. I could go get that imagination, but I do have nighttime to do that. Alright, let's make sure we finish these books. So let's go through the this book here. Travelogue offers an introduction to cultures and customs outside Virga Island, told through the starting author's first-hand experience. It contains practical guides for things like creating an altar while traveling, or making eye contact with unmasked people. This encapsulates some of the difficulties Starry people face living outside the island. If I must have read and reread this thoroughly, this book is nearly in tatters. Living in totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this offering you for jumping right into them. Seeing their willingness to embrace other cultures and values increased my tolerance.
All right.
Holy Frank, that was a lot. Oh damn. Should give me a skill to read more.
Arrives at Cliffshade Camp just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a gauntlet runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Indeed.
We should reach the city the day after tomorrow. I can feel the temperature dropping since we made landfall. I bet it'd be pretty cold in Altsbury.
Oh, she's like sneezing. Notice what's going on. Now that we made landfall, I admit I missed the sight of the sea runner, gliding gracefully through the water. Then again, nothing quite like the sight of those legs kicking off the ground with all that power. Tonight I shall bask in the beauty of a fine gauntlet runner.
All right then.
Okay. So everybody can give me imagination right now, and I know I need to get imagination. All right. Okay. Well. I'll freaking sit with Yufa, I guess.
Pardon me, but...
Lorena, are you free at the moment? I just finished meditating and I'd like to talk to you with you a bit, if you don't mind.
Go on the past and plan with the future with Yufa, maybe I can hold my imagination.
I've only heard about the outside world from the imported books and my brother's stories. I can't believe that starting today, I will travel to those lands myself. I never would have had the confidence to attempt such a venture on my own. I am truly glad to have met you and everyone else, Reno.
Welcome to the team. Same here. Glad to have you.
Yeah.
We're all glad to have you here with us.
Yes, you've all been so incredibly kind. Our conversations have made me feel quite welcome. Speaking of which, Juna graciously gave me some advice about the trips such as this one. She said, make sure you keep one eye on your wallets whenever you're in town and never ever follow a stranger somewhere. Juna's kindness truly knows no end. I feel quite lucky to go on a trip with so many people watching over me. Oh, that reminds me, I meant to ask you, what were the things like when you began this journey, Reno? I must admit, I am somewhat curious about the places where your mission began. It is my hope that one day, when this is all over, that I may visit it.
I felt my imagination grow!
Now then.
Holy smokes, that was a lot of imagination. Holy crap. Well, now I'm revolutionary now. Freaking nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was having so much fun talking to you. The time escaped me. Is it alright if we continue?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It would seem that...
We now stand among the mountains. I have long gazed at the peaks of Ontario from the island, but I never imagined I would see them this close.
Altsbury remains cold year round, so quite accordingly, His people have perfected the art of the piping hot stew.
And it's home to the foremost opera house in the kingdom as well. I suppose that would be the stage of her confrontation with Luis.
I guess.
Let's keep our hopes high.
Man, I just can't wait to go kill Luis!
There's some tall mountains on the horizon. Let's make sure all of our preparations are complete by tomorrow night.
Burn, 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 burn. Dip, 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 dip. But returning to land earlier than expected. Shame about leaving behind the fishing. If we had the luxury of time on our journey, I wonder what bounties of the mountain of woodlands I might have found as well.
About time we made it to the mountains. Never much minded sea travel myself. Wesley, though, he turns green at the thought. Oh, there's Yufa.
Hey. Seems like Dad's foot is all healed up now, thanks to Lady Rella.
Now, what's got you looking so pleased? Can't make sense of all this.
Here's the journal. Pretty much right through it all. Who is appointed to the ritual island northwest? Yes, I pretty much found every relic. At least, to my knowledge, every relic so far. It's kind of crazy to think about. Alright, let's go finish this book. Do 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 do. Maybe this will let me finish my tolerance, actually. If I finish this off.
The section of Grand Trad contains a list of recommended shops to visit. The words "must go" are written in small letters next to some, presumably by Yufa. However, the author does advise against praying at restaurants in Grand Trad. Doing so greatly increase the chances of being kicked out, apparently. Oh, shoot. Living in a totally foreign country sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it.
Alright, well, more tolerance! I'm about halfway there. Of course, there's still more to freaking read.
Look at this!
Ahoy! You lot are not going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes!
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff.
What the heck?
A bluff so tremendous, it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation, none can say.
By Jovey, look at that.
Whoa.
Absolutely incredible. I've heard of sheer cliffs before, but I never imagined something like this. Indeed, falling off that precipice would be unfathomably terrifying and exhilarating, I imagine.
Makes me want to jump. Makes me want to scream. I don't know why, but I suddenly want to scream out into this distance. Damn bore-faced scientist Scollins! God! Oi! What's gotten into you? My, that was rather pleasing. It's quite refreshing, you know, to pull your voice from the very bottom of your gut and yell in such a manner.
Speaking of...
I remind you of the time you were all yelling before me. It was a rather terrible experience, I admit. But if I may, I would like to try my hand at this yelling.
Listen!
Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn.
I feel you. You're overreacting.
Yes.
I'm with you there.
How amusing. I would also like to try screaming as well.
What's the matter?
I fully intended to do it, but the words just won't come out at all, and this girl's too charming. Never change, love. Well, does anybody else have something to yell about?
I sense that gazing off into the cliff's edge and being filled with an unexplainable urge to scream has somehow broadened my wisdom.
Alright.
I love Hulkenberg so much, dude.
For me.
Oh, then I suppose it's all Notice's turn. I've prepared a list of complaints that I wish to recite to you all on a daily basis and...
It's really chilly out here, isn't it? We shall head back before we all catch a cold.
Yes, we shouldn't allow ourselves to spend much time on these instructions.
Why? But I must scream! As always, I drawn the place, yeah.
The gauntlet runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the gauntlet runner can provide.
God, I love those games so much, dude. It can be serious at times, but it also has the gall just to be not serious at all. It's just the best.
We got a limited time left to enjoy these quiet moments. Once we get to Altaberry, well, you know what's gonna happen.
You're freaking gonna die, son. You're gonna freaking die.
Oh, hi, guys. At this pace, we'll reach Altaberry sometime tomorrow. You got the lance in the hand, so I'll not deny you got the skills for this. But I'll still be watching you until it's Count Luis's hands. Yeah, I'm really wondering how this is gonna go down.
Night chills are creeping in. Suppose that means we're closing in on Altaberry. Once the lance is in Lord Luis's hands, I'll be out of your hair, eh? The days really flew by.
Didn't they just?
Let's go.
Go back to the kitchen real quick. I didn't check the pantry. I don't know if they change each day or I gotta give it... Hello, Hulkenberg. I didn't check the pantry. I don't know if they change each day. Oh, they do. Okay. Good. Just keep checking the pantry each day until I find what I need. I can still cook if I need to, but like... I don't really have anything to cook. Especially the platter, which I need that gauntlet shroom. And then for this, I need Altaberry wheat flour. Damn it. Also, I have this freaking bath salt. I think I got it from the Coliseum. Let's see. Where is it? Where the freaking crap is it? I don't remember. Oh, it's right here. So... Uh-oh. So I got the gold bullion. That gives me luck. I got so many of those, by the way. And then Rainbow Bath Blossom. So it increases my HP, MP, and all my stats by 2, which is very, very nice. That's a very nice thing to have.
All right then.
I don't know. I want to kind of save it until later once I get my all my other stuff done. I wish there was a way to get my eloquence up here, but I guess there is a book I could read. I'm not technically out of options. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna be arriving in Montario. So I'm really wondering how this freaking this encounter with Luis is gonna be. So here's hoping for the best. Oh goodness. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked anything, go and leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already, as it really does help me out. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you all later.